Double Formulo Quatit Pa. I want to come and read for you about today. And the Genesis chapter 7 verse 11 talk about a little bit. Okay. We had to be go and through a little bit. Here is that God talk about and the 600 years of Noah's life. On the 17th days of the second month, on this day, all the spring of the great deeds burst forth, and the floodgates of the heavens were open. Double looked out a little, but Thinyala Munkubo Mu do Hokuni at the deep solo tava, Panapo Sikolo Tagitaklu Tirpan Sikolo. We understand that God is in heaven, we are on the earth. We should think about carefully each other in our lifetime. Pakropatu patalo patamupu mita pitama tau targeted pasikolo. Petapitama patau targeted pa. Mitam nedimile. Kaini, pero le paqualo banyoklon tiba padilo. Jamusis seronui, several sitten at Temapua, the Titakutit Padilo. Lesson at the Poani Huria, Laki Latala, do Latot the sea Nuini Mutani Hone. Tayu Pupado Titopo, Burpluto, do Munko atatu Plo Uto Atalo. Munko atatu Plo Uta Sigolo, Honey, Patina, Panapo Sigolo. Tagitaklu Pai Sigolo. Little Gudaro, Pakropatu Patala, Tatir Pai Sigolo. Okay, my friends, my brother and sister, I want to read for you about the modern. Thank you so much. Pedro, I want to read for you the related verse. Talk about Genesis chapter 8, verse 2, talking a little bit here. Hello, my friends. How are you today? I think you will be fine. This is Sunday afternoon. Okay. Here is the Genesis chapter 8, verse 2 talk about. Now the spring of the deep and the floodgates of the heaven has been closed, and the rain has stopped falling from the sky. This is the God doing everything. We can't do nothing about that. Okay? The Nagura Pakropatu Patala Patamu Pusikolo Teninya E. Tama Fatil Panin. Pakiteo Lomunitimile. Paine, Le. Damus Saruko, Sabukin Tevradile. Dota Yopu Titopo, Domuko Tatu Protopa. Baswitika ta do ta has to lomuko do lowelo. But then my do panino. Hi, my friends. Okay. This is happening in the no earth, living on the earth time. Okay. No pero le qualo tapitama tir palo over sikolo kasunyane. I want to keep going and reading about something related verse. Okay. 8, the verse 28 talk about a little bit. One that establishes the clouds above, and the fish securely the foundation of the deep. We should think about carefully in our lifetime. This proverb is the wisdom man talking. Okay. Now, pero le quale casunya de toni. Dile. Pagitete mala. Liga to do. Siva palo tamne timile. A penny pero le papa. Liga to do a seruko. Okay. Ligduru Seroko Sabo Kisi Kwane Katudara Palo Nitimile. Pe tapa tota le tako do pe atako pe amakle tiopu a tea topper. The Sayo Mama clear. The God do everything. Nobody can do that. Okay? Patamobu. Pataletaki patahutage puni. Pakropatu patala. Patasukomopu sikoro. Here is the I want to read for you about little bit more related bird. Here is the Isaiah chapter 26 verse 19. Talk about a little bit here. This is what the sovereign Lord saying, when I make use of desolate city, like city no longer inhabited, and when I bring the ocean deep over you and its waters cover you. This is the God doing. Hi, my friends, my brother. You should think about it. Sovereign God say, okay, I make use a desolate city, like city no longer inhabited, and when I bring an ocean deep over you and its vast waters over you, the water over you. Here is the Payday Bagla Pagwat Sepo Tabatuma Harpa. We Yakiskila Sadotis Kisiku Saversiquini Katutara Palo Taitakur Haisikoro. Therapy Agiri Kasayua CDE. Do Japana love we out the you deal with the parlor while we pull the old subala apu atone. Do you do head taught Tio Pula Napaku dot Tipado Colubana? Tipado Nicolubana. Pekasayua Mawe, Edo Mawe Kalen Takirota. The God has power. We should think about carefully. The God has power. Kasayoro Suka mo Lupa Pokuro. Pakropatu Patana Patamu Bushikoro. Okay, I want to read for you about more. A little bit here is the Psalm chapter 78 verse 23. Talk about a little bit. Yes, he gave a command to the sky above and opened the doors of the heaven. Command the sky above. Okay, open the doors of the heaven. This is the God only can do this. Nobody can do that. All right, we should think about it. The God command the sky open the heavenly door. Pero porque le qualita mata de ba pay. Tasirabra nusiko sepo kisida katura dile. Do malo ta pala taco le taco do odo munku atre. Odo munku atre. Awani ta mata de pala mumsatini nyai le tale take pusikolo. Okay, another verse is I want to read for you about them. Isaiah chapter 24 verse 18. Talk about a little bit here. 24 verse 18. Whoever flees at the sound of terrors will fall into a pit. Whoever climbs out of the pit will be caught in a snare. The floodgates of the heavens are open. The foundation of the earth shake. You know, the foundation of the earth shake it. This is the God doing. Okay, nobody can do that. We should know about them. You cannot run it. Okay, The pero pakro patu patalo patamu puni dire. We saw a sort of kissy Louis. A sabot sikhoni, Teva Polo Tamni Timile. Pay ni, Teva Tamatani. Do takama atalo, Polo Achiwell tak. Haki qui emenyani. Kalotelo mo plow abu. Do Polo hetol mo plow abu ni. Kaba bleed the color. Agili ita to flow auto atalo. Tako. Do hoko a cock. Tea the pot. Kasek a showelo. Kasek a suelo. Wait a kasek so. Kasik a suwe. They were okay. Little good up a cropatu patalo batamulo. Talapa marat me, lala. Palerat me, lala. Patamupuni, Paget Tibata over Ami, ugly sicolo. Little good up a cropatu patalo batamulo. Double talk a little. Okay, last one. I want to read for you. Malachi chapter 3, the verse 10, talk about a little bit. Bring the whole tithe into the storehouse, that there may be food in my house. Test me in this, says the Lord Almighty, and see if I will not throw open the floodgates of heaven and pour out so much blessing, thus you will not have room enough for it. You will not have room enough for it. This doesn't mean the 10%, the tithe. We should think about a bring to the church, okay, to the temple, okay, because of God talk about in my house, okay, maybe food. This is mean we don't give in, just like we don't give in free, right? This is first meaning about in the temple, someone preaching. This is mean they can eat it. Okay, they can do, right? Because we don't have pastor in the church who can preach in you. Remember that you don't know the gospel, you don't understand the gospel. Who can teach you? Who can show you? What do you think? This is a food of spiritual. Remember, my friends and my brother and sister, you should do exactly about the 10% for the food in the stove, the God temple. Okay, I want to read for you current language here a little bit. Malachi Seroki. Oh, sorry. Malachi Sero third summer scene teva parile. Malachi Sero third summer sea teva. Heso tase pudu pukalasu tapapo a hipu. De do ta oko ula ye hipu ke. Yeka oto muku atato pro do lulone thile tasugi do a lot of trouble. Yeka oto baleni makwaya le tata minute ke. Tatu mugomu ayosiwera. Tasise pudupu. Tase pudupu ne tamida le. Pake ma ole ile baba. Tasise pudupu ne kasayo temida le yua lu talo. Pake dere mala. Permit the lu ota. Pala sit telo yaglu tabaro. Pake silo. Pala sit telo yaglu tale kamu le tata ku solo. Leta no kuraro kamu le tata ku solo. Pala amma tata ku solo. Permit le hilo tate ne baro. Pake doni wa ta mne mi le. Awane awati te pa sikone ka bako bakke do bapi bama. Do awati te pa ni. Ke ke hora ditu powen na ya te pa. Lamum sataninya pop tamupu papa pipa matu ni long. Kutaroni mo patu patalo pitawu. Okay, my friends, my brother and sister, we're reading about today. Okay, Genesis chapter 7 verse 10. You can read it best by yourself. Think about carefully related verse. Okay, whatever you think this is the right thing or not. Okay, you know that God, the floodgates, okay, opening. Okay, heaven. We should think about carefully about that. That God can do everything in your lifetime. Don't think about by yourself. Exactly, in the day come, you will be terrible. Remember that. Thank you so much, my friends, my brother and sister. God bless you all. God will teach you the right thing. Bye bye. See you next time.